it's true, then I don't ever want to speak to Lauren again.
As it turned out, the conversation I was dreading had to be put off. Beck and Gary had gone out and left a note saying they'd meet us at the beach cafe.
Whoa, don't you look like the birthday princess?
Thank you.
Oh, will we right to go then?
What about Cassie? I think she's just sorting out what to wear.
Oh, well, I'll go chase her up.
No, it's all right. It's a girl thing. I'll see you guys there. You sure you don't want us to wait?
No, we can't wait. We're wasting valuable party time. And tell Cassie to hurry up or I'll eat her dinner as well as my own.
You sure you don't want me to wait?
Positive. We'll see you there soon.
Cool.
What's happening?
I don't know if I can go through with this.
It's only a couple of hours. We'll talk to Beck and Gary as soon as we get back.
But I can't just sit there and pretend that everything's normal. It's not normal.
I know. But the boys have been looking forward to this. They're still our friends. We should do it for them.
They're gonna find out the truth very soon, though. It'll shock them as much as it has us.
Maybe that's all the more reason that we should have one last good time all together. Because once they find out, we won't get the chance to do that again.
Okay, then. But it's not gonna be easy.
I know.
Having to sit through Lauren's birthday and play dumb was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. I couldn't believe how she and Beck and Gary could pretend they weren't all hiding this terrible secret.
Thank you all so much. I just want to say what a fantastic year it's been and how lucky I feel to have found such a wonderful group of friends. And I really hope that whatever happens on Saturday, I think you're all winners.
It's just a pity some winners are more important than others.
Sorry?
It must be pretty easy to praise a competition when you already know the result.
Cassie.
No, Bridget, you can sit here and play dumb, but I've had enough.
Cassie, what's going on?
Ask Lauren. She's read the script, you know, the one you and Gary have done such a good job writing for me.
Cassie? What was Cassie just talking about? Beck? Lauren?
Yes?
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm going home.
You can't go. There's no bus or anything until the morning.
Well, at least I'll be ready to go first thing. The sooner I get out of here, the better.
All right, well, Beck and Gary want to see us in their office.
What's the point? There's nothing left to say. I've heard enough lies for one day.
I think it might be good to hear what they have to say. It might be good to know their reasons.
You seriously think it's going to make any difference?
I just want to know.
Come in, girls. Take a seat.
I'll stand. Thanks.
Bridget has explained to us what's happened. About how you think Gary and I told Lauren we're certain she'll win the final.
Which I'm withdrawing from, by the way. I'll be leaving first thing in the morning.
Not going to be much of a final then, now that we've got two of you threatening to withdraw.
Bridget, you didn't tell me.
I didn't say anything about withdrawing. Not yet, anyway.
Well, then who?
It was me. I told Gary last week I wanted to pull out.
No, but that can't be true because I heard Beck and Gary telling you last night that you were going to win.
That's the problem with only hearing bits of conversations. You only get part of the picture.
We were telling Lauren to go into the finals thinking like a winner, that she owed it to herself and to the both of you to compete at her very best.
Well, then what's all this stuff about keeping it a secret?
And why the extra coaching for Lauren?
There was no extra coaching. I was just spending time with Lauren, trying to convince her not to withdraw.
Which we managed to do last night. But she asked us not to say anything in case it ruined your preps for the finals.
But I don't understand. Why would you want to withdraw?
Like I said at the cafe, it's been such a fantastic year together. We've all become so close, as friends.
I'm sorry, I still don't understand.
What Lauren is saying, Cassie, is that she values her friendship with you and Bridget more than she values winning the final.
I know how much you both want to win. I couldn't run the risk of taking that away from you both.
But don't you want to win?
Sure, but I just couldn't hack the thought of you two being so disappointed if you lost.
But even with both of us, one of us still has to lose.
I know, but you've got a better chance of winning without me.
Anyway, we assured Lauren the best thing she could do as your friend was to give you the toughest competition possible. Because we know you'd feel cheated if all three of you went right there till the end.
I'm sorry. Looks like all I've done is cause a whole lot of trouble.
Have you ever felt so small and worthless? You just wish you could become invisible. Out of all the dumb things I've ever done, and there have been plenty, this was by far the dumbest. I'd upset everyone's preparation for the final, I'd jump to conclusions, I'd wrecked a party, I'd trash my coaches, and most of all, I totally misjudged one of the nicest and best friends I would ever be lucky enough to have. Does it get much worse than this? I don't think so. If Lauren decided never to speak to me again, I wouldn't blame her. In fact, if she asked someone to have me thrown off a cliff, I wouldn't blame her. All I knew was I wanted my friend back, and I'd do anything to make it happen. I could crawl on my stomach over every rock in Bluewater Beach. You could pull out my teeth one by one with a pair of pliers.
Neither of those sound like much fun.
It's what I deserve, though. Unless maybe you can think of a better punishment.
I'm not really into punishment. Besides, why would I want to hurt anyone anyway?
Well, I hurt you.
For a while. And when I thought about your point of view, I realized I probably would have reacted the same anyway.
I don't think so. I'm the only person that I know who could be so stupid.
Forget about it, Cass. It's over, okay?
I'm so sorry, Lauren.
Apology accepted. Now can we please never ever talk about this again?
Sure. Thanks. Lauren.
About it.
Oh, hey, after all that, I still haven't got your birthday present.
I told the others what I wanted, but you left the cafe before I could get it.
Right. Sit down, young lady. Wait right there, because this is one thing I can do properly.
Down three. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
People say that you get the friends you deserve. Somehow, and in spite of my best attempts to lose them, I've ended up with friends who are better than I deserve. If you ask me, that's about as good as it gets.